Hello, Twitch. Welcome in. How is everyone? Going to be continuing New World November today with sausage and cream corn and herb roasted squash. We've got some delicata. We've got well, what do you want to make for dinner tonight? It's a good thing that I have the scale here. It's really helping me out with this pour, isn't it? So tonight's stream should be a bit quicker. Even pushing things out maybe 90 minutes. Since we're just roasting squash and the rest of that 20-30 minutes, we can knock the rest of that out. This is easily a dinner that you can make at home if you condensed it down and, you know, we're not conversing and all that good jazz. You could easily do this in less than an hour. Gonna be working with delicata tonight, which apparently you're supposed to be able to eat the skin on delicata. I've never tried. And usually when I roast squash, my skins tend to get a bit on the crispier side because I like to roast my squash. And so I don't know if I'd like the texture, but there it is. You can eat the skin on this. Spaghetti actually sounds pretty good right now. That would be a really lazy, yeah. What would you prefer, normally? But without consideration of special other. Hey! You can't say you couldn't do both. That's not necessarily that out of your way to do. It's just an extra pot. There you go, even less work. You can just nuke it and add soy sauce. Rice is one of those few things that, yeah, well, leftover rice is a bad one, though, too. A lot of people leave rice out for too long, and then they have a big mass of it, and they just throw it in the fridge. And so rice is actually one of the things that's most likely to get people sick in the home kitchen. Reheating rice, that's one of the few things I might accept a microwave for. Sure, you could do that too. That sounds like a lot of extra time in your refrigerator and... Or maybe you have a dehydrator. Cheers, folks. Okay. You will ya? Gonna do somewhat equal slices here. Not familiar. Ninja's been making quite the inroads in food world. I remember using one of their blenders somewhere and thinking, wow, this is sort of silly. It's got extra blades like this, but apparently people love them. Seeds going everywhere. You don't have to worry about the little webbing and stuff like that for the most part. I'm just mostly trying to get the seeds out. The webbing and all that's just going to roast down and disappear anyways. Homemade cup of noodles. How you intend to do that? You know that homemade cup of noodles are not just dehydrated noodles. Cup noodles are actually fried. Well, if you're making the noodles, yeah. But if you're just using like noodles from the store or something like that, might as well just keep them dry from the store. Yeah. Half-pound bag, okay. Olive oil. Salt. I change it up, but I try to find local blends, local brands. What do I have right now? I have California Olive Ranch, which is pricey. And then we need some herbs. I'm going to use some more of that Italian seasoning. So a combination of oregano, marjoram, thyme, basil, rosemary, and sage. Nice. Actually, when I bought that, it was on sale too. And the smaller, it was another one of those silly cases of, yeah, it was along the lines of as cheap as it was for you there too. But basically, I ended up getting two smaller bottles, and the two smaller bottles cost me less than the large bottle. And then since ginger's sort of a thing for tonight's dinner, I got a little ginger in here too. Let's see what they did for the recipe for this. What did they put with the roasted squash? Nuts, honey, Ginger, okay. So we got ginger in there. And butter. I'm not going to do butter. Torn on the honey. I think I'm going to skip the honey too. Huh. Let's do our battle. To battle. Let's see how valiantly I die here. See how much I can kill. Oh, now it goes. Now it's gonna get bad. All the archers got in range. Yeah. We're gonna give that a second try and see if we can't get some help for this one. I'm not gonna do my monk though. Let's do Berserker. Like that oil disappeared. I was thinking I hit those pretty heavy with oil and there's nothing left in the bowl. I guess I'm done with that bottle. Then we'll put all of our squash on roasting pan. Hey, it's almost like we're roasting something. And then I'll scrape up all the goodies out of the bowl here. Pour that over the top of them. Those are all, yeah. I mean, orange zest and cardamom. And then the carrots. Set this off to the side here. We'll start our oven up. Fan on low. Oh hey, none of my bots are running. Let's correct that. There we go. None of my bots are running. Okay, I'm correcting the date. Might as well edit my stream info for tonight too, huh? Since we're not doing venison. Okay. Today is Saturday and not Friday. It is the 13th, not the... Well, this is the 152nd stream of the year. There we go. That should be a little bit more accurate now. So next on our project here is obviously the cream corn. Since the sausage, would love to make sausage fresh here on stream someday, but I don't have a grinder. I've been wanting to get a stand mixer setup that also could be used as a grinder, not Cuisinart, or not a KitchenAid. Okay, so cream corn. We need to do sauce starting. We'll start with the roux here. Light, please. There we go. You thought you had corn. Aww. making a roux here. We got our butter melting. Just waiting for that to get a little more melted before I mix in some flour. And so we're going to make a bechamel. Very small bechamel sauce. And then we're going to add some corn to that, along with some shallot and garlic. And we're going to puree that all up together. And then we're going to add some more corn into that. Pull a baby whisk. Get our roux going. Then we'll start adding dairy. Bring that mixture up to a light boil where it'll thicken. In the meantime, we can chop up a little shallot and a little onion. Or shallot and garlic. Oh wow, that's one dirty shallot. In fact, I might end up using all of this tonight just to, because I don't want to leave it. I want to peel it entirely and then I don't want to leave it around the house peeled. I could maybe throw it in the fridge, but actually I'm thinking I want to change this up how I do this normally. I'm still going to use the shallot and the garlic, but I'm going to add it in later. Almost there with peeling this one off. There we go. I don't normally do that, but that shell was just so dirty. That, or it had, like, I don't know, I don't even want to. It was dirty. Why, thank you, oven. You got up the temperature quick today. Better at this with the other knife. Uh-oh, that's boiling behind me. Should have been paying more attention to that. Let's hope it's not a stuck mess on bottom. I think we're okay. Next, we're going to turn that down a little bit more. We need that to just simmer here for about 20 minutes to cook out that flour. Normally would have gone through and properly diced the garlic to begin with, but I sliced it and then I decided, yeah, I want this a little smaller. So I'm going back through it a couple of times here. Let's add some flavor in here. We want to keep this primarily corn. We want this to be corny. So I'm going to go garlic, but very, very light garlic, because I don't want it to in any way overpower the corn. Add a little oregano in with our dried oregano in with this. And just tap on the cayenne bottle. Okay, a couple of taps. Alright, let's add our squash to the oven here. Put this in there. It's a 400-degree oven. Give that 20 minutes and see how that looks. And just organic sweet corn. And that cooled that down quick, which gooped it all up. Welcome in, Admiral. You mean some of this stuff? The salt and cayenne sauce, spice? I actually had that at an ingredient challenge a couple months back ago. And the more spice version that's hotter. So more cayenne. It's a pretty good product, but I think for my cases I'd more likely go with salt and cayenne myself. That way, you get to judge how much salt you're adding to what you're... You can add all sorts of heat and spice without adding all the salt. So we're just warming this back up here until this corn is defrosted, because I am going to be pureeing this. Don't know why I still have the butter chilling out here. Okay, I'm gonna add a little freeze-dried thyme too. The longer I sit here, the more French I'm gonna try and make this. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be adding mustard. Nice! I didn't know that they had one of those. I'll have to give that a shot. I gotta burn through the can that I've got now, but... Because they do have a nice combo of... I mean, I say salt and cayenne, but... I mean, they do have a nice blend of other spices going on there with the cayenne. It's just... It's about 90%, 95% of what's going on there. Let's see what all we got here. Salt, red pepper, black pepper, chili powder, dehydrated garlic, silicon dioxide. That is it. Oh yeah, I used to do all sorts of Cajun dirty rice. I used to do all sorts of dirty rice, period, when I was living down in LA. Like, it was like the easy meal after working, you know, just rice and whatever's around the house. It's almost like there isn't a flame under there, but there is. I swear there is. I just turned it back up even more. Oh, there we go. Now we're warming back up. Let us do our battle. Think we got it this time. Got some help this time. Victory. Toto helping us out there with the kills. and getting the rewards. Do a paladin. Right there. No, they are, Admiral. They're essentially the same thing. Jambalaya. You just have the combination of some sort of meat and seafood going on with your dirty rice. But I think typically you have both seafood and meat in that dish. But, you know, people do all sorts of stuff. Okay, so we're set for Stream Raiders. Got our whisk here, I'll set that aside. Pour in our bechamel and corn mixture. Mute the stream for a moment while I blend. So there we have our now lightly golden sauce. We'll transfer this back to the pot over here. It's not going to be perfectly smooth. I don't know. I didn't look how much. I was looking more at the color and wanting it to look like corn. Actually, I shouldn't have been doing that. Because the corn hasn't come up to a boil since then. It's like I was just eating raw corn out of the field without washing it. Not a good plan. But I agree, Admiral. Okay, we're going to warm that up on the back burner here. And on the front burner, get out one of the cast iron here. have either of those oils anymore. Allow that to warm up until it's nice and smoky. Speaking of that, we'll close the bedroom door here so we don't get any smoke alarms going off with that. Take a quick gander squash. I think we're perfectly fine doing that full 20 minutes with possibly more. Do have a light bubble going on with the cream corn in back. You can try using Cheetos. I turned Cheetos into polenta on Wednesday. Oh, we want to make sure this is smoking here. I was thinking maybe a light smoke would be okay, but I'm using olive oil right now. This is not my normal cooking oil. I normally use sunflower oil, which has smoke point closer to 400, I want to say. It's another 50, if not 150 degrees hotter. 400, 500? Did someone look that up? Okay, our mixture in the back is up to a boil here, so I'm going to turn that all the way down. Add our garlic to the pan here. Get our shallots ready. Give that a quick spin around. Add our shallots. Pinch of salt in there with them. We'll let them set for a moment like that. Yep, we're peak squash season. I mean, they'll be selling it till May, but they just harvested all of it. Okay, now we'll add corn into that party. We got more corn to go with that. That looks about good. If you want to get funky at this point, add some mushrooms or some peppers or all sorts of things you could do with this. Toss in a little arugula, get a little spicy bite. Okay, temp off on the cast iron, and now we got to get going with our sausage. So I'm going to pull this off to the side here. Biggest flame I can get there for it. Show you the whole party we got going on there. No, I haven't been in SoCal for over a decade. I lived a couple of years in Clover, a couple of years in San Pedro. And since then, I've moved up here to lovely Sonoma, California. Oh, quiet, timer. Oh, hush. That is our squash finishing up. See what we got here. I sort of want to give that a bit longer. I think I got some time here. I was worried I was going to have to rush it for the squash, but I'm going to flip these. I think we're going to give them another give them a little bit longer. I'm going to give them 10 minutes, I think. I do not. I do some frying here on stream, but it's typically a large pot fry situation. Nice. No, especially not for the home. I really have no idea what they have out there for the home market that's good versus affordable. Yeah, I mean, this is my fryer. It used to have a handle at one point. first time trying this sausage, so I have no idea if it's going to be any good or not. Browning up nice and quick. Mix our cream mixture with our corn. There we go, there's cream corn. The garlic and shallot. Hey, Aztec. Welcome in. Cheers. We're doing sausage with cream corn and herb roasted squash tonight. We're actually getting pretty close to wrapping up here. We're going to have a quick evening. Got our squash in the oven with another little over 5 minutes left. We're searing our sausages. Nice. Let's see what we got for photos here for what we're trying to emulate here. This looks like this could be on anything. We've got this is our cream corn and spinach item. So, sausage and cream spinach. That doesn't look like cream spinach to me. That looks like sausage and sauerkraut and maybe potatoes back there. But we're gonna make it what it's supposed to be. And then we got our herb roasted squash. Which we can do that too, but I want to leave them as nice rounds rather than chopping them all up. I like the look of that cream corn, though. Oh, sorry, I didn't switch things back over to the stove here. This cream corn is looking... yeah. That thickness. Nice, Falcon. Yeah, I get the urge to do onion rings every once in a blue moon. They're great until you get to about the 5th one, then you're like, oh, your stomach's just full of oil. But they're amazing until that 5th one. I turn the temp way down here on these sausages and just allow them to sort of carry over, cook a little bit here. It's either that or there's a couple of small, like, hamburger joints here in Sonoma County. And there's a couple of decent ones, but yeah. Just doing them at home too. That way you can make them the way you want them instead of the typical freezer bag. Thank you for that resub, Lethals. Appreciate that. Am I pronouncing that correct? Please correct me if I'm mispronouncing that. Oh yeah, crispy fried shallots are those are even easier to make too. Those are just bowl of flour and seasoning, toss, fry. There ain't any beer or batter or liquid or messy hands at all there. They loved using those when I was working in banquets. It didn't really matter the meal. There was going to be served some fried onions. Donuts are great too. Everything fried's great. I mean, I've talked about this before. Frying is amazing. It looks great on stream. It tastes amazing. It makes everything a little bit better in most cases. Most cases. But the problem is the leftover oil. And it'll smell up a whole house. And so, and what I typically do is I'll fry, I let it sit overnight, let it cool, and then I've got a straining funnel for oil that I use only for cooking oil. It strains all the particulate, all that stuff, and then allows me to reuse the oil. But man, it smells the house up for the entire next night. So let's take a look at our squash. Turn the heat off here entirely on her. Oh yeah, that's looking nice. Nice and bubbly. You seeing those bubbles pop in there? So, like, if you're looking for I forget who it was that was looking for a fryer for at home. If you're looking for a fryer for home, get something with a nice lid, a nice solid lid. Something that's not going to allow the airs. It would be good for safety reasons, too, because you can put it on top if you get a fire or something like that. Nice, Admiral. I wish I had a more modern... I mean, I'm renting this space. I wish I had a more modern oven. I love having a gas range, but the oven, I wish it was more than just an oven. I wish I had even a convection oven, much less a more modern combi oven or the modern ovens that they'll call air fryers, but they're really just a modern oven. But they have other ones that are out there that you find them a lot more in commercial markets. They're trying to push one this year. I'm forgetting what company is doing it, but one of the companies is trying to push a countertop oven with a built-in steamer, which you find in commercial kitchens all the time. A BI oven instead of VI. And then you also have ones that combine steam and microwave and oven all into one. And those are the ones where, you can order a chicken in 20 minutes. Okay, so I'm still deciding how I even want to plate this with how that's shown on the... I think I might actually use one of my purple plates tonight. I haven't been using these as much because they're purple and they don't go really well with the New World stuff, but... So we'll plate up our cream corn and sausage first, and then we'll do the squash, because I sort of want to do 2 platings for the squash. I don't know how I want to do that one for sure either, but nice thick creamed corn. And they sort of had 3 of them on the plate. So we'll call that 1 plate. And then for the squash, I want to do 2 presentations. Actually, I think we're okay without it. I should have had this on Zoom the whole time so y'all could see what I'm doing. And then this one also, if you look at the web version of it, it's in a wooden bowl. And I have a wooden bowl. So we'll take a picture of that in the wooden bowl too. I would probably caution using them. Unless you're going to use them like just for like cheese plates or just as occasional use. They're already giving me issues with me having left lemons and acid stuff on one. I've got this one here that's already got discoloration from, you can see a lemon slice right there. And see the outmarks of this one depending on the angle. So these do not mix with acid very well. It's okay, I bought them for the New World thing basically, and I'm only gonna really use them probably for like cheese plates and individual type cheese plates or something like that in the future. Yeah, the last time I walked into a BJ's, I had a teenager serve me reading directly from a tablet and had to get permission to change a dressing. I don't have much confidence in BJ's. And this is delicata. I have not tried eating this with the skin, but you're very well able to apparently. So let's give that a shot. It's not too bad. I'm probably gonna still strip it off, but the texture isn't. I was expecting the texture to be a little bit more staffy, a little bit more skin-like. Oh, that's pretty good like that. See what we got here for our cream corn. I haven't tried the final product here. Oh yeah, that's some loveliness. Maybe you still went too heavy with the garlic. Maybe I shouldn't put any garlic in this at all in the future. Let's check and see if we cooked through our sausage. I'm actually a little worried because of how quick it burned, or colored. That's looking cooked through to me. Ooh. This is a mild Italian, and I was initially hit with a strong, like, almost like nutmeg-like flavor, and that absolutely, I mean, it then came back with the spice and the wine afterward, but that initial note was like, ooh, wow, this is not what I'm used to for Italian sausage. Must have just caught a bunch of nutmeg in the end of that or something. Because that second bite definitely wasn't that way. Let's do our battle. Let's go to battle. Uh-oh. The ranged are killer. Look at that. Just destroying me. We won though. Victory. We got it. Who's gonna get the 200 gold? Congrats, S-Tech. Oh my, Evangeline, so you went to the store and didn't have your wallet and had to come back home for your wallet? Oh man. After, thinking you had everything you needed for dinner too. Oof. So we'll continue on there tomorrow. Oh hey, we don't need that oven on anymore. We got dinner tomorrow. Gonna be doing fish tomorrow night. Tarragon oregano fish, I think it is. Gonna be doing roast potatoes and carrots. And there's a dessert of some sort there. What do we got? It's listed in the dinner menu, isn't it? Excuse me. There we go. Wild berry compote. So, full dinner tomorrow night. Probably get some white wine to go along. I got a bottle of white. I don't know if it'll match up or not, but we'll probably do some white wine with that. So, let's take a look here and see what's going on in the world. What's going on Twitch. Yep. I don't know, I might have to do some yogurt with that, or maybe sweetened cream or something like that. Wow. Don't know who we're gonna hand it off here to tonight. Why don't we go hang out with... Why don't we go do a little space watching? Come on. Come on, manager. There we go. Thank you, One Punch. I appreciate that. So I am going to raid Econ Greg. I've raided him not too long ago, but he's been streaming more lately. He does. He's looking at space. He's pointing out what's going on in space. I am gonna go eat this. I hope you all have a lovely evening. No, it was a little bit of a shorter stream tonight, but I appreciate you coming and hanging out with me. Hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye now.